Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Chery O5. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Standard for the O5 in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the O5 in Malaysia is Chery's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind the driver's side door handle. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the O5, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The O5 uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design, gloss black trim around the inner bottom half, and sport grips at 10 and 2. A 6-speed dual-clutch transmission is the only option available for the O5 in Malaysia. Also known as a DCT in short, this transmission has 2 clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. A DCT aims to give drivers faster shift times and better fuel efficiency over a conventional automatic transmission. Using the gear lever, this transmission does get a manual shifting option. Front and rear parking sensors and a 540-degree 3D camera system are another 2 standard features. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, and the front camera view all feature active guidance signs. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select the front and the rear top-down camera views. For the row of buttons on the top of the camera display, the 2 left buttons displays the rear wide-angle camera view and the front wide-angle camera view respectively. The button marked 3D goes into the 3D camera view, where the camera angle can be moved around. Next up is the button to go back to the standard camera view, and the final button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the O5 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, a traction control system, hill start assist control, hill descent control, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. There are a number of driver assistance features as well, and this one consists of autonomous emergency brake, front collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, a blind spot detection system, integrated cruise control, traffic jam assist, emergency lane keeping assist, lane change assist, lane departure warning, and lane departure prevention. The O5 comes with a set of 18-inch 5 V-spoke black alloy rims. This O5 rides on GT Comfort F50 215 55R18 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid out back. For the suspension, it is made up of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the rear. Chery is a Chinese car manufacturer headquartered in Wuhu, Anhui, China. It was established in 1997 and is currently one of the top 10 car manufacturers in China in terms of number of vehicles produced. There are several sub-brands under Chery's umbrella, and Omoda is one of them. Vehicles from the Omoda sub-brand are positioned to be more upmarket than the mainstream Chery vehicles. The Omoda 5 is the first product from this sub-brand, and depending on the market and the model year, it is sold under various names, some of which include Chery Omoda 5, Omoda 5, Omoda C5, Chery Omoda 5, Chery FX, or Phoenix FX. The Omoda 5, a B-segment crossover SUV, was unveiled at the 2021 Auto Guangzhou, with production starting in February 2022 and sales starting later that same year. It is the first product to feature Chery's Art in Motion design language, and it was developed from the start as a global model, with both left and right-hand drive configurations on offer. A facelift for the Omoda 5 was revealed in March 2025. This facelift comprises a new front bumper, a new front grille, a redesigned front indicator daytime running light housing, and new alloy rim designs. A second facelift for the Omoda 5 was unveiled just 7 months later in October 2025, and this second facelift is a major one, with all new designs for the front end, the rear end, and the dashboard. In Malaysia, the pre-facelift Chery Omoda 5 was launched in July 2023, while the first facelift model, renamed to Chery O5, went on sale in September 2025. The second facelift model is not on sale yet. Only one variant of the O5 is available, the 1.5 Turbo DCT. Powering this O5 is Chery's SQRE 4015C 1.5 litre, dual of 8 cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-four petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 154 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 230 Nm of torque at 1750 to 4000 rpm. The fuel tank carries 51 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the O5 1.5 Turbo DCT is 6.9 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 169 grams per kilometre, and the O5 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the O5 include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED front and side indicators, LED sequential rear indicators, LED front and rear fog lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles, black side mirrors, a rear spoiler, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. This button operates the power rear hatch, Chery floor mats, this lever pops open the fuel door, and the driver's seat in the O5 does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. The physical controls are down here, and the climate control display is shared with the infotainment display located right above. But back to the controls down here, you have your temperature, automatic mode, recirculation, power, air conditioning, front and rear defrost, and fan speed. In the middle, you have your different modes. And down here, you have your automatic mode, recirculation, power, air conditioning, front defrost, and sync. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Right here you have storage. The part on the left also doubles up as your Qi wireless charging pad. You have storage beneath the center console. Right here, power outlet. Well, down there you have a USB-A port to connect to the system and a USB-C port for charging. This button brings up the camera system. This one goes to your home page within the infotainment display. You have your volume and power knob right here. And right here is the O5's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. Right here you can select the vehicle's drive modes. Yes, Sport, Eco and Normal. The O5 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10.25-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and an 8-speaker Sony premium audio sound system. The Sony sound system that the O5 uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, the artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration, and below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite the song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, and hit this button to go back to your main media menu, where you can then select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. This button searches for music, while this one goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone, and this button goes back to your main CarPlay menu, where you can select phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to a destination, bring up your voice command, control the media. And if we go to the left once more, we have the widgets, where it is currently displaying the clock and weather, but you can also view, say, photos, your events, calendar, so on and so forth. To go back to the main Omoda system, hit the Omoda button right here. And right here we are in the main Omoda system, where you can view videos, where you can view pictures, bring up your vehicle settings, smart key settings, light settings, driver assistance settings, personalized settings, controls, and air conditioning settings. Under local settings, with your connectivity settings, sound settings, voice settings, display settings, and system settings. You can access your phone menu right here, media, video, your electronic owner's manual, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and you can perform system updates via that button. To the left, we can view the camera system by pressing this button. To the right of the display, you have your voice control, media, phone, and home shortcut buttons. Front quarter windows, and as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Electronic central locking, light and indicator controls. If you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on. Favorite, different media mode selection, voice control, Bluetooth telephone controls, seat track, volume wheel, click the wheel down to mute the system. Right here you have your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, but if you're not using any of those functions, you can use the left and right arrows together with the up and down wheel to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Up and down goes between the different sub-menus, while left and right goes between the different main menus. Click the wheel down to select. Currently we have your driver assistance display, but we can also view your driving data with your trip B and trip A. Within the two trip computers, you have your distance traveled, average fuel consumption, and average speed. It just depends on whether you last reset it or when you last start the vehicle up. Tire pressure monitoring system, instant fuel consumption, and back to your trip B. You can also bring up your settings menu right here with your fatigue driving, maintenance mileage reset, and fault inquiry. Right here you can view your media information, and back to the driver assistance display. Wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, front center armrest with storage down below, auto dimming rear view mirror. This button turns on or off the lights when you open doors. This one turns on the interior lights. The interior lights are LED powered. And right here you have your sunroof controls. You can open up the sunroof as a vent or open it up in full. You can also close the shade if you do not want that much sunlight coming in. Sun visor for the driver's side. Does get a vanity mirror and a light. You can use this button to change between white or yellow lights. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. speaker, storage, window control, and the rear seat backs in this O5 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. It is fairly spacious as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with a USB-A port down below for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. If your rear LED reading / interior lights right above. There are 3 ways to operate the power rear hatch in this 2025 O5. Boot space in the O5 is 442 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1149 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet. Under the boot floor is a vehicle spare tyre, toolkit, and jack. The front headrests are built into the seat, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage. And the front passenger seat in this O5 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light and the same button to change the color of the LED light as found on the driver's side. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Chery O5. Thanks for watching and goodbye.